ones, it is Mother Earth, Mother Mary, El Moria, and the Arcturian High Council here, shining through the ethers as the Arcturian Collective. We are delighted to bring through a transmission of light today through the sacred portals of the Sun, the Central Sun, the Great Central Sun, and the Grand Central Sun that collectively bless our light-coded messages for all of humanity. Today we ask each of you to take a deep divine breath in with us, to allow a reset of your energy field and your cascading soul's color codes by breathing deep within the light of your organic source energy. Good. And now let's take another deep divine breath in, allowing it to flow to any and all parts inside you that need or desire this soft and soothing reset of pure positive energy within your body temple and your conscious awareness today. Good. We have shared in the last several messages a core theme and thread in your present timeline about dematerialization, crumbling, exposures of old energies and old systems within the MaTriX that do not serve the collective good, and releases of old energies that are not in alignment with the higher light of the new Earth light codes and blueprint for life. Many of you may agree that signs and symptoms of these shifts are all around you. And a good many of you are also presently in the experience at some level of continued clearing, releasing, crumbling, discerning, reevaluating some things or some aspects of your lives, while you also engage the process of consciously reintegrating new parcels of energy, awarenesses, possibilities, truths, and insights that do more accurately and authentically align with who you are becoming and emerging to more expansively be. We wish to talk with you today about wealth and wealth management and what wealth really means to your heart and to your soul. So much is releasing, reintegrating, and thus resetting in your world today. And this is unfolding on the inner and outer planes of your experiences. As the clay continues to crack and release from the Buddha in the story we have referenced over the past several channelings, what is left but the golden light and golden essence of the golden Buddha? And we would ask each of you now, can you feel your essence as living gold, as living golden light, as the great cosmic wealth that you were divinely designed, templated, and wired to be? Who in your world today can say that they are tapped into that abundant stream of organic, joyful, and immense cosmic wealth? And what might they describe this wealth to be? We would describe wealth in your world from a 3D perspective to be a glittering, shiny object that often represents something many of you feel you are not having. It is a great object of desire, but it is not very often the energy of having it fully in your experience. And so wealth in its 3D sense often represents energetically the essence of something that is wanted. The mere word wealth often conjures up feelings of its opposite or its contrasting energy, which is lack. For by tuning into the essence of wealth, it often very quickly generates a very natural trigger of lack and the not having of abundance in your daily lives in the myriad of ways that many of you might seek and desire. We would describe wealth from a higher dimensional perspective or broader cosmic lens in this way. Imagine you are right now in a perfect place of paradise, wherever that may be, and imagine what you are feeling in this perfect moment as you breathe in the energies of being all that you truly are, which is magnificent golden light, knowing itself as a living essence of source energy, and knowing itself as one with the core heart of the all that is. In this indulgent vision we are describing, imagine yourself as feeling utterly whole, safe, happy, satisfied, fulfilled, and connected to a much greater light that unifies all things. In that heart space of dreamy interconnectedness and bliss, and the sheer enjoyment of what that feels like inside you, you know you are home and reunited in the realms of the infinite, in the realms of sacred harmony, and in the higher realms of profound wholeness that you just don't get to experience often enough in the 3D realm of daily reality, duality, endless obligations, time constraints, schedules, and ever-increasing demands and commitments. And we would say in this way that wealth is a state of being. It has nothing to do with doing. Wealth in this way is a place inside you that feels itself and that knows itself as enough. It is a vibration of joy and contentment within that knows itself as sovereign, fluid, and interconnected with all life in all realms. It is a feeling of completeness that you can have, be, do, or access whatever it is that you most desire, and that you can have, be, do, or access whatever it is that you most wish to experience in any consciously chosen perfect now moment. And that is why many of you now in your world today are not living in the ecstatic experience of divine wealth in this way on your world at this time, because the essence of being, of simply being, is not a value that is embraced and engaged enough as a core essence or living life force in your world today. Those that try to simply be are often rerouted and highly encouraged to do in some way, shape, or fashion. There is an energy that is very frequently called out in each of you from the time you are very small to do more in order to have more, and then perhaps secondarily to eventually be more. But the key elements that are so regularly summoned into your life experiences are to do more in order to have more. And maybe for a very few lucky individuals, they might rise to that blissful level of actually being more. But at one point in time, it once was. It once was a trait, an aspect, a living expression of the divine in form for you all to simply be the organic light you truly are. That was your wealth. And we would say that is your wealth. Still today, that is your greatest wealth. The ability to be with yourself in the energy of simply being light in form is one of the most precious aspects of being a soul in any timeline and in any space in all time. Conscious breathing invites you all back into that reset point into that reunion point where you sync up your own inner light with the divine light and the core heart of source energy. When you breathe in harmony with that living pulse in the universe, your whole body and your entire state of beingness aligns itself with the living heartbeat of source energy. And there is something so truly spectacular in feeling the simplicity of that, and to feeling the extraordinary ease and grace of syncing up within that profound light, and really feeling the soul replenishment that a divine soul breath offers to each of you. Now, many of you would say that a conscious breath does not equate to the acquisition of material wealth in your realm. And we would beg to differ, for we know that a single conscious breath filled with the intention of unifying your light body with the light of the God heart can literally create worlds. Worlds within and worlds of experiences within and around you. The power to create worlds lives in one single complete breath, enjoying from that inner divine place of complete union with the allness that the universe was born and created from. And it is in the feeling of that level of light, it is in the knowing of yourself as that light, it is in the being of that profound essence of light that you can reset yourselves from any circumstance, challenge, pressure, stress, compulsion, or drive to have more, to race for more, to covet more, or to own or acquire more. The more mentality that has run rampant on your world has become all-consuming, and it therefore leads to exorbitant desires for stuff and more stuff. In our world and our worldview, from a non-physical perspective, stuff is akin to debris, and debris is akin to clutter and to misalignment. And in our world of non-physical energy, the only thing we have is our vibration, which is our etheric expression of light. We can be a color, we can be a feeling, and we can be a living essence of knowing or of wisdom and knowledge. This is why many of us choose to project our light into your world and offer a higher perspective on the world you are presently living in 3D. This is why many of us choose to shower you and your planet with immense love and with deep belief in the essence of perfection that you all truly are.
Now, let us enter into the silence.